Hello everyone, it's Mark3 and welcome to a What You Doing? It's been a while since I've had one of these, isn't it? Wow. Let's turn that on and can't afford to power that. I have no food, so let's turn off the food dispenser. I want to get my laser up. There we go. Okay, all lasers on. Yay! I have lasers! Huzzah! End of video, go away. Anyway, as is usual with a What You Doing, I will amble and start with what's going on. Sometimes I get asked the question and I make a little video on what I'm doing at the time. And what I'm doing at the time is this. Excellent. This is... They're not currently hostile. Excellent. What I'm doing is this. Starship Theory. Or Spaceship Theory, or hang on. Starship Theory, yeah, Starship Theory, that is the name of this thingy. I got this game a few days ago. I've been poking around with it a bit because I've noticed a shift towards survival style games on the channel, and I've been looking for some more, and this is one that came across my radar. Ooh, ice and metal, okay. This is Starship Theory. Basically, you think of it like RimWorld in space, I guess. It's in early access right now on Steam, and as you can see, it's got RimWorld style aesthetic. But the idea is that you start in a tiny little ship, and you have to try and survive and grow. You start something really, really small, really basic. And then you build up new modules and things like I've got heat vents on here, I've got solar panels, CPUs, cargo storage, mining lasers because I'm in the middle of an asteroid field right now, and things like that. And I'm just going to mine this massive ass rock because more resources is always good. Aha, that's a whole load of metal there. Om nom 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 nom. There we go. But basically, you are just in this position and you're drifting. And I was poking around because I was trying to get a grip on the mechanics, and because I was not sure if I would really want to do much with this game on my channel in its current state. Because, you know, early access, there's honestly not much content here. Basic gameplay is a little bit lacking. There's no real story. But it's really more about building up your ship and surviving over time. And that's just gone out of range. So really it's heat management and resource management while you build and expand your ship. And you will sometimes drift into things, like you'll drift into an asteroid field like I have here, mine them for resources. Good source of resources that, because it's also free. Every so often you'll get a generated NPC ship stop by, like these guys here. Built the same kind of stuff as you. Sometimes they'll be friendly and you can trade with them, like I can sell them some of my resources here. Or I can buy some stuff around the place, like I could buy some water off them. Do I need any? No. I could buy some food off them, actually. I do need some food. Oh, I don't have any credits to buy it. Yeah. But I could sell them one of my crew. They'll sometimes sell crew to me, but the thing is, crew are really expensive, so it takes a while to actually start growing your crew. And in fact, my crew just shrank literally right before I started recording, so that's good timing. That I'm down to 3 people out of 4. As you can see, this guy's got cross eyes. He is dead though, because I've been struggling to get enough food going up. It should be okay now because I just finished building that, but my main builder guy here dropped dead from starvation. And the thing is, literally a couple of seconds before he dropped dead, Barbara here went over to the food dispenser, picked up a piece of food which has just been generated, the last piece of food, and ate it right in front of this guy's face as he keeled over dead from starvation. So Barbara is really cold-hearted apparently. But yeah, so I've just lost my main builder. He was my only good builder as well. Everyone else is pretty bad at it. But I'm going to get... Oh, Tiffany looks like she has a male face. Or is Tiffany a multi-gender name? I forget. You know, anyway, I'm going to switch Tiffany to general. So this is the crew management style things. You've got a whole bunch of different roles down here. Captain, military, engineers, operations, science, and general. They can do different things. The science guys, they can research on the console, so I can use research to get points. And then a lot of your modules are locked behind arbitrary research point barriers. As soon as you go accumulate enough points, you can unlock a given module. So if I got 3 points, I can get a bigger engine, for example. So that's a form of progression there. The bigger stuff is more expensive to build and takes longer to build, and you have to research them and stuff like that. But they are generally more effective and efficient compared to the other ones. But I need more resources still. Anyway, since Tiffany is now on general, take my poor deceased crew member and flush them out the airlock, basically. Yeah. Puff of air. Goodbye, person. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So how you design your ship matters, because you've got these different needs. You've got your power supply, and you've got your CPU, both of which I've nearly maxed out. I've had to turn off some stuff to get my lasers up after all of my lasers. You've got cargo storage, so that's the thing. You can only hold so much, so having more stuff to hold it matters, as does having these external cargo hatches. You start with one, but if you crash into an asteroid and it breaks, of course, that's an issue, so I have 2 just in case. They also give some storage capacity as well. Then it can hold like 6 different types of resources, 5 of which count against your storage cap. The 6th is credits, which I don't have. Stuff like that. Then there's heat management system. Any active modules and systems generate heat. You also get a random event called stars, which generate a massive amount of heat. And oh, I'm past the asteroid field. Well, darn it. And also that ship is now wandering off again. Goodbye. Off they go. Turn off my lasers. Let's get my food dispenser back online, even though I don't have any food. And get some research. Shut off another one. There we go. I'm just rejigging my component system. Oh, all of these, by the way, positional tabs. I can just like drag it. The UI is completely modular. I can turn on the things I want up here, turn them off, like that. Like, what's that one? Oh, I can actually get a task list of what everybody's doing, and I don't have any tasks right now, so you can be an engineer again, and I'll turn that off as soon as I figure out which one it is. No. No. Which one was it? No. I don't know what these mean. Oh, there it is, right. Okay, there we go. Yes. So, I've got food in the form of a water cooler. No, I've got food there, and I'm generating some with hydroponic systems now. It's not soon enough, but I'm doing it. I've got water, which I have to harvest from asteroids. It's food and credits are the only things you can't mine. Everything else you can mine out from asteroids, and then you use it to build up your ship and keep your people alive. Oh, here comes a star. My heat is affected by how many heat panels I've got. So these guys can store heat and vent it at a certain rate. Stars will set you on fire at random anyway, but these guys keep your systems cool for the most part. But in turn, they require CPU and power, so you know it's still a balancing act on your systems to try and keep it going. Tiffany, put that fire out. Oh, Barbara the Ice Heart beat you to it. So yeah, okay, leave it. Yeah, you can get more stuff like you got defensive armor, you got shields. When I unlock them, I need a fair bit of tech research to do that. So it's very slow to start. This is what I found. Let's speed it up though to double speed, and even then it still feels kind of slow. So it suffers from that. This is the kind of game where I'd have to be talking a lot and trying just blowing hot air in your general direction if I was to make any videos on it. So I don't know. But then again, RimWorld is the same, isn't it? So I'd be doing the same thing there. Just people coming to listen to me waffling on. But yeah, all in all, it's got promise. It's as I said, it's like RimWorld in space. You've got your basic little colony here, which is your ship, as you upgrade it, and you've got to try and take care of it, and you can't tell yourself where to go as far as I know, but then again I scrapped my engine, so my ship is currently drifting uncontrollably. And apparently this is an escape pod, though I can rename it. Yeah, I have no evasion, I have no sensors to detect things that are coming up. And I have no accuracy because I have no flipping weaponry. Oh, look, incoming asteroid field. Up ahead. So yeah, you just wait for the state change and for ships to show up at random. I don't know if you can control that or not in any way. The only thing I can control really is that I can do an emergency jump if I want to leave a place. Oh wait, execute warp jump. Requires a charge and evade greater than 0, so you need an engine. You know what, let's actually do that. Let's get an engine. How are my stats? I need more materials and stuff. Okay, let's get that. Let's actually scrap. Now let's turn off the basic bed there. So Jerry's just gone and sat on the research console with glowing glasses and things going on. Everyone's kind of unhappy because I've just not got any creature comforts. I've not even got any beds and things. Oh, incoming. Right. But I want an additional miner. Sorry, not miner, engineer. So Jerry is actually the better science person, and science people grow the plants. So Barbara is going for a little spacewalk as an engineer. I'm going to turn off those consoles again. There we go, all lasers arms. Mine it! Ooh, metal. Mine it! I need water. Mining lasers have limited range, by the way, but you can upgrade it with modules. So you can upgrade a lot of stuff with modules, including how your ship performs. Ooh, you're a big one. Come on, give me something. Metals, ice, silicon, and base metal, which I almost missed. But if you haven't, yeah, when you've only got a couple of mining lasers, you can only really work on the small stuff. But once you've got more lasers, you can work on bigger rocks, and they tend to have more stuff in them. And they also split apart like an asteroid style, so you get lots of smaller rocks going around. The thing is, these ones flying over me, they can hit my ship if I don't take care of them with the lasers. Like that one did. That crashed into me. And I think it damaged my hull slightly. Oh, no it didn't actually. I just burst it when it was on top of me. Okay. But yeah, because I've got no evasion, no drive, no nothing, these big ones can crash into me, and the really big ones can do a lot of damage. So it can be rather hit or miss if that happens or not. And they can break modules and things outright. They are not currently hostiles. Okay. That's a really small ship, that. Look how many people are just packed in there. Okay. They're a trader. So, Barbara, I could sell them one of my crew. I've only got 3 crew left, so no thank you. I could sell them some gold. I've actually got a ton of gold right now. I could buy some food off them. I'm actually finally growing enough food. I could threaten them, which is basically I issue a threat. If they accept the threat, they fly away and they give me some credits. Say, please don't hurt me. Let me leave safely, and then off they go. Or I can bribe them, and by giving them money, they leave. I can bribe hostile ships as well. So basically, I can pay credits to get them to go away and leave me alone. Or I could just attack these guys if I had any guns. I've not actually tried that. But you do start with a basic weapon available. Let's see, 20, 10, 2. I could build one. I couldn't afford to run it though. But yeah, as you can see, it does basic damage levels, and then different weapons do different things. Like railguns are massive powerful. Chain guns barely do anything, but they fire quick and generate a lot of heat. And then you get these upgrade modules as well, which make them weapons more powerful of certain types next to them. Slow firing, very powerful explosive torpedo, apparently. 10 research to unlock, and I've got... that's way, way, way in the future. So yeah, this game is a bit on the slow side. But I said I was going to get an engine, didn't I? Okay. I've only got small engines. You start with one, but I scrapped it so I could get the materials out of it. Cheapskate that I am. But yeah, as you can see, that gets more powerful, but increases evade by 8, increases evade by 2. Oh, I need 3 small engines to even get mobile and be able to jump, according to this. And I don't know if jumping gives me any kind of control. You know what? Let's build a gun. I can do that more reasonably, so let's put a gun there. Yeah, that's okay. 10 power, 10 CPU. I need more power supply to operate it. So, That's here we go. Engineering, small solar panel. Click it. If I got the tech, I could build some reactors and things inside my ship. They'd be a lot safer. But I don't have any kind of tech really, so. Heck, I don't even have people. Ooh, look at all that metal. Metal. Oh, there's some ice over there. Missed it. But there we go. Grab some metal. Give me stuff. Yay. Nope. They are gone. And that's it for the asteroid field as well. Oh, that wasn't... I didn't get too much though, I don't think. No, I lie. I actually got a fair bit. Oh, they're about to leave. Okay, let's threaten them. Give me stuff! And they accepted it. They were scared of me. They gave me money. Hooray! As far as I know, there's no consequences for doing that. But, you know, there probably will be in the future. Okay, so I've got 2 engineers. I've got a cannon online now. Oh, I see. How do I turn it off? Okay, flicking its power seems to have done it, but that was weird. I don't know how to stop it from shooting, but apparently I set a target point on the gun, and then it just goes dakka 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 until the cows come home. Got plenty of metal right now. You know what, let's get another... What can I grab? What can I get? I'm not researching anything. Utilities, I don't have enough points to get anything anyway. I'd probably use a bit more storage. But yeah, remember, I'm playing on fast forward mode right now and it still feels really slow. I'm wondering if jump will take me to somewhere interesting, but... Engineering, small engine, click. And this is why I'm not sure if I want to record this for the channel or not, because... Well... Am I being entertaining? I have no flipping idea. Also, I need more parts in general, so I need a... Oh, hello, son. How are you? I need another CPU. Yes. And I need another solar. So there. And my research... My water cooler caught fire. Look at the science guy inside is taking care of that. But, yeah, that was a thing. Let's... I don't know. Turn off some stuff. And actually I don't need those things if I power some things down. Because that's something you can do with the component list. It's like oh, powered. Nope. I want the bed to keep going. Whoops. But yeah, if I don't need something in particular, I can just shut it off and it saves the resources that we're running it. I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, it's taken these guys ages to build those engines. And I'm about to hit an asteroid field, so I don't want to leave. Oh well, I'll go through the asteroid field, then I'll jump, see what that does, and then probably call this what you're doing there, because I think I've given a basic grounding in a lot of what's here, except for the expansion survival thing. It's very easy to die. I'll point that out, because I've had like 5 runs before this one, which I've all died in them all, so... Sometimes for getting shot, sometimes for ramming into a massive asteroid and getting blown to pieces, and... Then there was a time when I just didn't have any food and everyone starved to death, so, yeah. This is not exactly forgiving if you don't get your basics sorted out. There we go. Come on. Ooh, that almost hit me, I think. But you can't tell beforehand. Oh wow, that's a big one. Mine it. Your minerals will be mine. Give me all the stuff. Ooh, you've just given me a load of ice. Oh wow. Okay. Whoa. Why there's so many big ones in here? Oh yeah, that reminds me. Things do get bigger as you go, and that crashed into my hull. Luckily, it didn't do much damage because I was already mining it. So, because I think mining it reduces how much mass it's got, so how much damage it does when it hits you. Whoa! Okay, that one I barely minded, and it just crashed into me and killed something. I lost a CPU panel. Yeah, CPU panel was destroyed. Give me that. So yeah, you've got to be aware of this stuff when building your ship too. 3 miners is good for fair-sized astro... Ow! There goes the solar. Daddy, Daddy, the asteroid field is murdering me. It's not fair. Oh, and there we go. My system's overheating because I think some... Yeah, I'm massively overheating, so I've got to stop. When you're overheating, things start catching fire, including the weapon systems, and if you overheat far too much, the modules generating heat have a habit of spontaneously going bang, so I don't know. It's keeping my repair crew quite busy though. What's gone offline? The small plant bed. Oh, hello. Not currently hostile, but that is a more advanced ship than me, that's for sure. What do you got? You got food. I could sell them some food. I can sell them some gold. Oh. That'll take all of my gold reserves, actually. I can sell them some metal. I could buy a crew if I had 792 flipping credits, but I don't. Actually, selling that gold will get me a lot of money. Do I need gold for anything right now? Not really. Gold is normally used for higher end pieces, bits and pieces. So, laser turret needs 2 gold, but I think that's the only thing I've got which actually needs gold to be built. Mining lasers, no. Crates, cargo hatches. Oh, the plant beds need a little bit of gold, but I've got that one there, a medium plant bed already, so I don't need to do that. Yeah, I'm going to sell them the gold. There we go, sell the gold. However, they've got more weaponry than I have. And they've got some more advanced gear and stuff as well. They've actually got crew doing stuff, so wow. I think they're showing off just a bit there. But I'm going to threaten them before they leave anyway, because, you know, why not? Why is that not built up? Oh, I don't have any silicon. Oh, that's what turned off. My engine turned off. Okay. Let's see. I lost a CPU. I lost a solar. They both need silicon, which I don't have much of. So I might as well sell the metal as well for a little bit of extra money. Yeah, and they're getting a bit unhappy because it's actually getting dirty in there. I don't have anyone on general. Threaten you. Yeah, they're bigger, stronger, they know it, so I didn't get anything from that. They start to power up their weapons, but then they just fly away because their jump drives are already on, so... That's why I do that. It's like, you're about to go? Hey, let me hold you hostage! Yes or no? And if they say yes or no, they just fly away and they're not a threat, so... Doesn't really matter. Why is the plant... Oh, the plant bed's offline. Oh... There we... No. There! Okay, plant bed is back online. Getting precious, precious food. And they can't build anything else. How building works in this is, it builds up the module if you've got enough resources to pay for it. And then it only takes the resources to pay for it when the module finishes. If something else takes the resources, then construction projects that you can no longer afford stop. So that's why I've got an almost built solar and an almost built engine down here. So that's what that does. Let's turn on the engine. Can I turn on the engine? Yes, I can. I do not know if that makes me get to things faster. Hopefully it does. But I suspect it doesn't. It's just for appearance, except for the ability to dodge things that are about to hit me, and the ability to jump if I get enough ability to do so. But I don't have said ability to do so. Oh look, there's a star ahead. Yay! And this is honestly what's making me think maybe I shouldn't record this game for the channel. Because it's there's a lot of waiting involved. There's not much going on. It'd be better if I had more crew, I must admit that. Oh, here comes a... Ah, there's another asteroid field coming up. But yeah, there's a lot of waiting. A lot of not being able to do anything because you don't have the materials to do it. A lot of, if you've got your basics going, then it's just going to tick along. So there's just not enough to do outside the design elements, I think. It's a very interesting game. It's got potential, yes, but it's just not quite the kind of thing where I can properly make some videos on it, you know? I mean, I'm just doing this What You're Doing because I'm trying to get my own thoughts clear in my head. Like, what are my conclusions on this? Can I make potentially interesting videos out of this? I need to turn my lasers back on. Okay, that's all the lasers up. Nothing interesting. Okay, yeah. So I'm just flying through this asteroid field, quite happily mining. I was hoping to show a bit of combat, or at least something else going on in terms of gameplay mechanic, but well, I'm not armed, I'm not armoured, I've got no combat capability to speak of. I've got a single basic laser and that's it. So yeah, not exactly energetic on the combat front, to be quite honest, because I can't really do much. There's an incoming ship though. Ooh, some ice, right. But I think this is probably indicative of what a video on this thing would be like, to be quite honest. Not that riveting. It's like, here, oh, there's some of this, there's some of that, there's something else. So I am having, it's fun to play it, I guess. Oh, it's another one of these guys. I can sell them some food, buy some water, sell some gold. I sold all my gold to the other guy. Yeah, it looks like the trade offers get bigger as I get bigger. What I need though is silicon, and they don't have any. Oh, that's bigger than I am. That flipping thing. Give me stuff. You gave me the wrong stuff. You gave me the wrong stuff as well, but metal is useful, but I need silicon. And I can't seem to find it. I've got no indication of what's in an asteroid. You know? Like, this one might have silicon, this one might have metal. This one might have absolutely nothing. So, that's something this game could use, really, I think. It's very random right now, the resources, and I also can't steer the ship, like I can't strafe. I'd like to have that, actually. Like, if I could strafe the ship, like move to side. Yeah, I went through an entire asteroid belt and I didn't get any silicon. Yeah. Let's tear this down then, because I'm aware of how long this video is going. So, okay, let's tear that down. That should give me a little bit of silicon, I think. And if I can tear down the research console as well. Yeah, that gave me 5 silicon. How much does the engine need? 8. I've got 6. Okay. Let's tear down the research console. Stop the research! Science doesn't matter. Oh, and that solar panel just completed. So I'm back down to 4. Luckily, when you just demolish something, you get the resources back that you put into it, so... At least I know I'm not operating at any kind of loss by tearing things down. So I know for a fact that research console under operations is going to give me 10 metals, 10 silicon, 5 gold. But yeah, this is a very chill out kind of game, I guess you could say. Probably gets really busy a bit later on, but the start is just so slow. Like, it's a struggle and I feel like I'm not really getting anywhere. I mean, look at all these modules I've slapped on and I can't research much of anything. And I'm struggling to get a bit of food, though I'm actually starting to build up a reserve of that now. I need more cargo space. Okay, once that engine is on... There we go. Oh, apparently if there's, it's only in a single band of hull it's exposed. But if it's not, it's capped over. Ooh, that's actually quite interesting, that. Okay, ton of metal, little bit of silicon. Can I jump now? Requires a charge and a evade greater than 0. No, I need an extra engine. Is there anything I can tear down for some more silicon? Actually, yeah, I think I can just tear down that solar panel that got built, can't I? I only need a couple more. Yeah, let's tear that panel down. That caused a power shortage, so immediately as soon as I designated it for it to be torn down, it's hello, Blue Star. As soon as I told it to tear that down, it cut off my power supply from it, so it checked and disabled a bunch of stuff. Apparently my ship core caught fire. Come on, build! Build for me! Oh, also, it's a bit awkward how you expand the ship as well. I mean, let's get the engine going in. Just check descriptions at least. Doubles jump drive recharge speed on the warp core. Well, look, my question is, can I jump to a certain place? Yeah, anyway. How you expand your ship is you have to put down hull blocks. That's the only thing you can put outside here. Like, if I put one there and put one there. And then, if you've got a tile completely surrounded by hull blocks, you can spend an additional 2 metal to put a floor in. And that'll create some internal space. But basically, it's charging you to take out the hull block and put that in. But then, if I click hull block, I can build that back onto the floor, and it'll again cost me 2 metal. So there's a resource sink going on right there. And as far as I can tell, it doesn't refund it. Yeah, my mining lasers are up. That's good, because I should be entering a resource. Yep, here we go. Resources! Give me stuff! Yoink. Yeah, see, now that one's been completed, I can build flooring there. So I can expand. Let's actually get a small crate in as well to give me some better storage, and I will prioritize you so that my builders know I want that built first. At least, I hope that's how it works. Okay. Just munch on some more rocks. Honestly, this is the only reason I've got resources so far, except for occasionally when a ship accepts me threatening them and rattling my saber and gives me free money, you know. But right now I'm flying just a basic armored brick. Okay, I've got 14 water. At least I'm finding a little bit of silicon, so is that. Ships exiting war. Oh, okay, here we go. I've got my first hostile encounter. This enemy doesn't like my appearance, so if a ship's hostile, they power up their weapons immediately. They've got 2 lasers. I've got 1. That's it. They've got way more crew than me. Show-offs. Can't afford to trigger that. Let's turn off the medium planter. Turn the laser on. And I want you to shoot at their laser. Let's go to normal speed, at least for the moment. And they will slowly damage me. And yeah, asteroids block weapon shots. Ooh, lots of silicon there. Actually, I'm getting a bit battered. I think it's a red alert situation. I forgot to mention this. You've got alerts which tell your crew to focus on certain things. Red alerts, crew focuses on combat roles and repairs. Manual orders required to build new structures. So and there's a hotkey as well. Black alert is abandoned ship. Probably gets everyone outside in spacesuits. blue alert, everyone gets inside the ship, so... Yep, you can hear the siren going off now. So yeah, everyone is focusing on something combat related. In this case, just flat out fixing my ship. Really. Honestly, they're not doing very much. And I could just bribe them to go away. I could probably do an emergency jump if my engines were online, but they're not. But yeah, I am not a combat ship at all. They aren't either, technically. They've just got raw hull as far as their defences go, I think. But they are definitely heavy. They're just heavily armed, while I'm more of a mining craft. But yeah, I've just got people flying around outside trying to keep me from falling apart and keep them from doing too much damage. But they are really weak. But I am even weaker. I feel proud of myself for saying that. I am really, really weak. Ooh, big asteroids coming in. Okay, let's crank the speed back up. There's nothing else is really happening. There we go. Is that it for the asteroid field? Yes, it is. Okay, I can stop using those lasers. Let's power those all down, get the engines online. And then suddenly they are missing. I have a... compared against enemy accuracy, plus 1d10 to evade an attack. It also increases the chance to avoid asteroid collisions. You can put a navigator on to increase it. Maximum 5, I've got plus 2. So yeah. Oh, that panel there is about to break. Oh, by the way, their weapons can hit my crew members outside the ship as well. So I have had times when my people outside the ship have been shot. I don't need a science person, so let's get pure engineering. Get everything fixed up. You guys are being really stubborn, aren't you? But I'm not going to bribe them to go away. I can survive this. I'm not losing anything, because repairs, if the module is not broken outright, are actually completely free. But yeah, he's got max evasion on him because he's got nav crew plus engine power. And yeah, their crew is patching up their damage my single blaster is doing compared to that. So there's no point in even doing it really. Let's turn the laser off. Fear my power! I'm so powerful I'm not even bothering to shoot because it will do absolutely nothing. Yes. That is how strong my ship is. Oh, this is such a mess. I just want them to go away, basically. Or, you know what, I can actually jump. Let's do that. Oh! Whoops. Okay. Jumping has reset where I am. I had no manual control of that. And I just ditched 2/3 of my crew in deep space. Cold-hearted Barbara is the only crew member I have got left, because the other two outside the ship were left behind when I warped. Well, I think this one's pretty much doomed. And that's a perfect place to end this, what you're doing. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I think I've demonstrated this game enough. Wow. Because this is what I've been doing, and this is as far as the video can go, because I've got one person left, and I might as well just restart at this point. So this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make that discovery and colossal screw up. A blue alert would have solved that by calling everyone back into the ship, but I didn't realise it was going to just abandon everyone, so yeah. I wish I'd have thought that through for a few seconds longer. Yeah, see you all later.